just got off my class, had a quick lunch, and now I'm taking the subway to Union Station to catch my bus to Kingston. Okay. Seriously, not kidding when I say I'm afraid of Union Station because it's so big.
Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way.
So after 3 hours of bus ride, I finally arrived at Kingston bus terminal. I wanted to prove that I'm here, but I couldn't really find anything like super Kingston. So I'm just gonna wait for my friend to pick me up, and then we're gonna go straight to dinner.
Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the burning pain, listening to you heart bump out some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah blah blah. Oh, how I wish you'll wake up one day. Run to me, confess your love. At least just let me say that when I talk to you, oh Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start. What's a girl to do, lying on my bed staring into the blue? Unrequited, terrifying love is driving me a bit insane. Have to get this off my chest. I'm telling you today that when I talk to you, oh Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start. Confess I loved you, just thinking of you. I know I've loved you from the start.
Now I'm walking to the conference place. The purple thing, my friend told me, is a greenhouse. They're cultivating plants in there. I didn't sleep quite well, but I managed to practice my presentation this morning with my friend and the dog.
I wish you bluebirds in the spring, to give your heart a song to sing, and then a kiss. But more than this, I wish you love, and in July a lemonade to cool you in some leafy glade. I wish you health and more than love. I wish you love.
And the presentation is being given by Tracy Blanc, who is an MA candidate in East Asian Studies at the University of Toronto. Previously, Tracy graduated summa cum laude with an honors BA in Global China Studies from New York University, Shanghai. Trained in Chinese history, Tracy enjoys revealing how everyday objects can tell us something big or untold of a certain historical period. And in her art historical research, Tracy has been interested in how artists utilize the tradition to innovate and advocate for something new. Welcome.
Hi everyone, I'm Tracy. I'm a master's student at East Asian Studies at University of Toronto. You might be wondering what I'm wearing today. This is called qipao. This can date back to China's last dynasty, Qing dynasty. It went through a lot of transformations along the way, and this is a contemporary version of it. Even though we're not talking about dresses today, I'm introducing an artist, contemporary Chinese shunshui painting artist that take a lot of inspiration from the traditional shunshui paintings. So today we're gonna first look at who is this artist, Rongsen, and we'll do a little bit of analysis of how traditional are his paintings and how contemporary are his paintings. And then in the end, we're gonna do a little reflection on how we should examine and appreciate Chinese paintings today. Abstract kind of landscape that could potentially transcend the time and space that we're living in today. So maybe in the future when somebody walk into the room seeing his work, it will still resonate. They'll still think of something that they have potentially have seen before, and then still think, oh, this is kind of familiar, I can still relate to it. Or someone from a different culture background find it relevant because it's not a specific landscape you'll find in China. You can also find mountains in Canada, right? So it's all about that sort of common ground he's trying to find by making those abstract landscapes.
Breaking heart, and I agree that you and I could never be. So with my best, my very best, I set you free. I wish you shelter from the storm, a cozy fire to keep you warm, but more so we self-explore. I wish you love. Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the burning pain, listening to you heart bump out some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah blah blah. Oh, how I wish you'll wake up one day, run to me, confess your love. At least just let me say that when I talk to you, oh Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start.